Your son Isaac will be this sacrifice.
Switch over.
Go into his room and end his life.
Here we are. It's been a bit. I was gonna say I've not streamed Isaac in a while because I was meant to stream it last Thursday and I did not. Oh, hello Cedric. How are you? And then I didn't stream the weekend because I went and did like actual like normal person stuff. I went and watched the play. It was called POTUS. It was very fun. The game kind of loud. Let me fix that. Oh, the game audio really is kind of whacked all the way up. Is this better? Me, I am great. Honestly, had like a busy day at work. But it was not like overwhelming, you know. I got home and I was like, I had energy. Helps as well that we currently have brownies in the kitchen. We've got an active brownie situation in the kitchen right now. And that's bringing the glucose back to the brain for sure. I mean, we've got a lot of stuff to do with just about everyone that way. Just give me a random one. You also have an active brownie situation? Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Okay, speaking of food, by the way, I have a couple of things to bring up. So you might know this about me, because of the way that I don't shut the fuck up about it. But I have a salad and 2 yogurts for lunch every day. It's a pretty cheap, convenient option, right? Lately, I don't know if it's the actual place where they're like showcasing them or if it's like something storage along the way. The salad, like, it's like freezer burn. There's like actual like ice on it sometimes, and then you just like bite into it and it's like cold and soggy and awful to begin with. And that was like, you know, I've kind of learned to like pick my salads. I go up to it like it's like an avocado, you know. I look it all over, I tap it, I make sure it's good, you know, and it's not frozen or anything. I also realized a lot of the yogurts I've been having. Oh, nice. A lot of the yogurts I've been having, because there's like a lot of flavor options that were only available for the kind of like keto-friendly advertised yogurts, which are like lactose-free and whatever. A lot of those yogurts, they're not advertised as yogurts. It's like they're like, whatever it is, they can't legally call it a yogurt. And that's got me a little worried. I'm a little worried about whatever it is I've been eating. Because I think they call it like a... Oh, I forget right now. But it's some like cultured... It's cultured dairy blend. They call it a cultured dairy blend. They can't, like, which to me sounds like a yogurt, right? If you ask me to define a yogurt, I might say it's cultured dairy blend, right? I think that's perfectly fine. So that's what's got me like extra worried about the way they can't call it a yogurt. But it is, by their admission, a cultured dairy blend. It's like, you know, it's like when you go buy some like fruit juice, and some of them are called, they can't call it lemonade, so they call it like lemon flavored fruit drink or something like that. It's extremely sus. Extremely sus. So anyway, but then, you know, the other yogurts, they're like fine, but their like nutrition is like, they are like 20, each of them are like 30% of like your daily sugar intake, you know. And I don't want to like do that. Just gonna hang out here, let this dude take care of it. Nice. But yeah, so now I'm like becoming pretty paranoid, I guess, about whatever it is I'm having, because I'm having those yogurts because they're like the store brand variety. They're like super cheap. They're like 70 cents each. And like, damn, yogurt is like good. It's filling. It's like you eat a yogurt and it's like it feels healthy. It feels right. You know what I mean? And now suddenly they got me second guessing everything. 70, not 7. No, Jesus. Yeah, no, if they sold me a yogurt for 7 cents, that's like my fault entirely for whatever it is they put in it, honestly. If I'm buying a yogurt for 7 cents, yeah, it's probably mostly padding and microplastics, and I should have known that going in, for sure. No, I mean, that'd be nice, though. Time to try a new lunch. Maybe. The thing is, I've actually noticed this. Whenever I start buying any kind of yogurt that's not the store brand, after like 2 weeks, they hike up the price. They don't hike it up a lot, but they bring it up from, like, instead of like 70 cents, maybe they cost like 80 cents or like $1, you know? And after 2 weeks of buying them, they bring it up to like $1.25 or something. Oh. But the key is in the middle. I need a key. These people are awful. I don't know what else to have though, because I feel like isn't a salad and a yogurt like a perfect like healthy? It's like it's healthy. It's complete, you know. It's sort of got everything you're gonna need. It's cheap, you know, because no one eats salad and yogurt. But that's, you know, I mean, you know, like, I'm open to suggestions though. Hey, if you've got a yogurt for me to have, I will absolutely give it a try. Wow, just absolutely demolished that, huh? Why didn't I get a devil room? I feel like I should have got a devil room. Am I going crazy? Yeah, I'm gonna have that. Okay. You don't know anyone who eats salad and yogurt for lunch? You know me. Oikos? Oikos are good. Like, Greek yogurt is good. It's just like twice as expensive for just like, as far as I can tell, just the difference in texture. And I'm just, you know, I'm not doing that. I'm not paying $2.50 for 30% more yogurt that's just creamy. I can make yogurt creamy. Like, that's okay. That's like the biggest scam ever, by the way. Greek yogurt. They're like, oh, but it's creamy. Yeah, I can make yogurt creamy. You just gotta like beat it with the spoon for a while, and it's basically Greek yogurt. Make twice my income. You can make what? Why do you hate that sentence so much? It's simply, you know, I'm getting a lot of health around here. It sounds sus. Well, I mean, it's appropriate to the topic, isn't it? We're talking about sus foods and whatever the hell they're putting in my yogurts these days. What are they putting in my yogurt that makes it so creamy, man? Jesus. Sure. Oh, the magician. That's good for a boss room. But yeah, Am I excited for my driving test? I'm terrified because I did not know until yesterday that I was gonna have to be taking a driving test. Like, okay, it's not the drive, it's the written test, right? There's no actual driving involved. But I didn't know I was gonna be taking it. I just applied. I just sent all my like verification information and everything. And I thought all the testing was like a distant thing. And now it turns out I gotta do the written test then and there when they verify my identity or something. So that kind of caught me by surprise, and I'm gonna be studying for that. I mean, after this, hopefully this run goes well, and we can have a bit more something going on. That's my bad entirely. So much health, and for what? Don't even get devil deals. Okay, do you get multiple tries to get it right for the written test? Because Gale is saying I get 3 attempts. Or is it just like the one, and then like, best of luck? Do you think it okay, I guess that's fair. Okay, that's actually another thing that, like, is so weird to me about the US. Because, like, I get that you guys are one country, but, like, technically, you know, you're, like, a bunch of countries in a trench coat, right? Because, like, each state is kind of its own country, and then you have, like, the federal government in the middle that, like, does everything all at once. But you have, like, different, like, requisites for like driving, and then I can take my California driving license and oh this is a risky play. It's just, it messes me up so much. We're gonna take it, whatever. I do think I'd have to take it a different day. Do you think so? I'm actually not sure, because Emma says she took like one of her like celebrity clients there, and he got 3 attempts on the spot. Now I don't know if that's because he's a celebrity, and in the US if you're a celebrity you can do whatever the hell you want, but that's a pretty it's just, you know, the actual, okay, I did pass the written test in Spain in 2020. So don't discount me, okay? I'm a veteran. I served elsewhere, you know? I've done this before though. Oh, it just messes me up so much because I'm so used to, like, that was terrible. Oh, Jesus. Running Cali, maybe I don't. No, yeah. So, yeah, the thing is, I'm gonna be studying a little bit on stream later on. By which I mean I'm gonna be taking like sample tests and everything. I've taken a few already. A few, I mean like 4 or 5. Do I have a license in Spain? No, I passed the written test. And that's valid for like, I think 2 years in Spain. But I passed the written test while I was in Spain for a short stint during the COVID pandemic. And then I was in the US for most of the year. And in Spain, you can't just like show up and be like, I think I know enough about driving, let me test it. You have to do, I think it's like 10 instructor-led like driving sessions. So you can't just like show up and be like, no, I know how to drive already. You don't get taught at home, or you don't only get taught at home. You also get taught at the driving school. So I would need to like have the time for 10 driving lessons and then take the test, all in the span of like I'm only there like a week or two during summer, and I don't want to waste that time, like, you know, however like little time I have back home doing that. So instead, you know, I could do it like at Christmas, but once again, I'm only there for like maybe 2 weeks at a time. I don't want to spend those 2 weeks taking driving lessons, and then on top of that, I gotta go and get the actual test. It's just a lot of work. So I have the written test. I have that, but it never went further than that. Yeah. No, yeah, I'm not upset that I don't have it, because I feel like because also in Spain, you can drive motorcycles at age 16, but you can't take the driving test and drive like a car until you're 18. So, you know, I turned 18 in March, and then like 2-3 months later, like early summer, I went to the US to start taking classes. So I didn't have a lot of time really to get it done then. And I've been in the US for most of the year ever since. So Gale has a car. Gale does have a car. Now I don't want to be driving Gale's car anytime soon, because I'm very worried that I'm gonna wreck it. We have gone on like, okay, we have driven in like parking lots sometime. Like I drive, she sits next to me, and then I act like I'm God's gift to driving while she's like stressed out next to me. I've been a passenger princess? Absolutely, yes, I have been. I didn't know this was a term until like yesterday, but a co-worker called me a passenger princess, and I thought it was something that only like she said, but apparently this is a term, because like, yeah, I've been a passenger princess. Did I get the item? I did not get the item room. It's a whole thing? Sure is. It sounds like it anyway. My god. Hate this thing. There. Am I a safe driver? I don't know what kind of driver I am. I've only driven in deserted parking lots. And according to Gale, I take my right turns too wide. No, wait, I take my left turns too wide and my right turns too tight. So whatever you want to call it. Also, I'm assuming this is gonna like phase out over time, but I still have like a hard time being like aware that I don't have to like be on the middle of the road. Like me as a driver, you know, I have to understand that I am on the left side of the car, so I should be on the left side of the road. I still like don't fully grasp that. OMG? OMG what? Ouch. Start driving like a European. What is that? How does a European drive?
One makes you small.
Oh, that's very, very good. Is a European driver, like, just with European driving rules, they're mostly the same. Like, European drivers, like, my dad's been here. He's a European driver. The one thing, and sides of the road, we drive on the right. I don't know what you think we do. Like, the UK drives on the left. The rest of Europe drives on the right. Which, honestly, okay. So, there's like this underground tunnel, right? Between the UK and France. And I forever wonder how they do the whole switching from driving on the right to the left in the tunnel under the, like, sea. Oh, for real? For real? What? Oh, that Europe drives on the right? Yeah. Europe, everyone drives on the right in Europe. I have so much health, honestly. Get me in here, I'm gonna pick both. Razor Blade, these are both, like, pretty bad, but okay. Yeah, in Europe, most places you drive on the right. The one thing that I would have trouble with, because again, my dad's been here and I've observed him having trouble with it, is being aware that you can turn right on red, because that's not a thing in Europe. So that, you know, that does, like, we'll be like stopped at a red light with the right blinker on, and people behind him start honking, and I'm like, Dad, you can turn, and he's like, can I? And I'm like, yeah, it's right on red, you can do that. You can just merge like normal as long as you're not killing any pedestrians. But yeah, other than that, I feel like Europe driving rules are, like, pretty normal. It's mostly the same stuff, I think. Well, again, I don't really know. I'm taking the written test and I haven't really studied for it either. Out of the written tests I've been taken, I've not been doing so horrible. A lot of them you can get right just based on intuition, frankly. But also, like, let me get in there. There's a lot of stuff that does kind of carry over. A lot is common sense. A lot is common sense. And also, I have been, like, for the past while, on and off, observing Gale while she drives. You know, just sort of trying to gain a bit of an awareness of how she drives and how she is aware of the road and everything. I remember when I was, like, trying to take my, like, learn my driving back in Spain. Whenever my dad or my mom would drive, I would look at them driving, and from the, like, back seat, I would, like, push my feet the way that I thought they were moving the pedals as they went, which is pretty gosh darn cute if I say so myself. Where the hell is this thing? Oh, secret room. No. Yeah, I mean, I am excited to learn to drive, and I'm also, like, feel like I really kind of need to learn to drive. First of all, because as established, I am a passenger princess and I don't want to be that forever. I don't think it bothers Gale so much One, because she's used to it, and two, because we don't really do long drives. But if we're ever doing like a road trip, I would like to be able to switch out with her, you know, not have her like drive the whole dang trip on her own. Because I imagine that can get old. Wow. Yeah. I don't know. I think, okay, I think when I get to it, I'm gonna be a decent driver. I think so. Now, this might be the narcissism speaking, admittedly. But I think I could be a good driver, honestly. I think I'm in general pretty aware of other people. That's one of my defining traits, I would say. So honestly, put me in a dang road. I'ma know what's up, you know? Most of the battle is wanting to be a good driver. Yeah, okay. That in itself puts me ahead of most. Okay, yeah, that's one thing that I'm always kind of worried about, because I hear about people who like just fly into road rage. Road rage is one of the things that like really mystifies me the most, because I'm not the kind of person that one gets any kind of rage, and two, whenever I do, I'm pretty good at sort of realizing that I'm feeling it and not kind of dwelling on it, you know? I'm pretty good at like setting that aside and not taking it out on other people, feeling it and letting it kind of wash through me, right? I'm pretty good at that. And it just worries me so much, especially the way that I bike to work every day, that there are people out there that will decide to like ruin someone else's day because they're not feeling good on the road. That to me is terrifying. I'm having a little bite of brownie every time I finish a floor. It's like my little reward. I'm really like Pavloving myself over here. None of these are tinted rocks. So yeah. Oh, speaking of riding my bike, by the way, apparently my bike helmet, or like the model. You're playing a Roblox flight simulator? You play Roblox? Actually, that doesn't surprise me. I don't know why, but that doesn't surprise me. But apparently the model that my bike helmet is, like, not my one. I don't know if my one specifically has that problem. But apparently my bike helmet is getting recalled. Cause oh, sorry. I need some water. Oh, that's better. So apparently my bike helmet's getting recalled because the straps on it have a tendency to just like detach themselves on impact or something. So, you know, it's like you crash, and then when your head hits on something, the helmet just gets out instead of preventing the impact. And like, yeah, I know I should get a new helmet, but I'm a little pissed off because like I customized it a little. We had reflective tape at home, and I made these cute little designs on it with reflective tape. You know? Yes. No, that'd take me a little too low. Make new designs? Honestly, maybe I should. You know what I think we're gonna do? You know what I think we're gonna do? When I get started on driving tests now? We're gonna do... For every test... No, I don't know for every test, because that might get like a little much. Maybe not, actually. We'll see. We'll see as we go. But I want to do some kind of thing where, like, depending on how well I do on the tests, we're gonna do 1 tier list or 2 tier lists or more. Because the Isaac run is gonna be done pretty soon, I think. So we can maybe squeeze in more than 1 tier list. And I do feel like I owe you guys like a tier list or 2 maybe. Because I have not been doing them very much. I don't know why, but like tier list is the part of... Maybe it's because we do it at the end of the stream. But like, you know, I've been streaming some game, especially on weekends. I've been streaming whatever game for like a good few hours. I'm a little tired, my throat's a little sore. And then it's like, oh, time for a 90-minute tier list. You know, like that kind of, you know, maybe I need to switch them to like at some point in the middle or start the stream with a tier list type thing. Because otherwise I'm a little worried I'm gonna not want to do them, and I know you really like them. Alright, let's see what's in here. Sure. Honestly, horrible haul for 3 chests, not gonna lie. Well, and for the actual driving test, pre-driving test, once I've like trained, you know, once I've like tried driving enough, once I know how to do it. Also, by the way, okay, so like, because Gale's car is automatic, I gotta say, that makes it a lot easier. Because back home, I was learning on my mom's car, which is a manual. And that shit was complicated as hell. We also went to this one parking lot that was like out in the middle of town, but it was uphill. So I was starting manual uphill every time I wanted to like get started. Which, let me tell you, is not a fantastic experience. So maybe, honestly, I am a better driver than I think already. Just because I've put in a decent amount of hours with manual. So maybe that will kind of translate into some automatic prowess. We will see. Oh, hell yeah. Get her ass. And that's the run done. Nice. Okay, I will leave you on this screen really quick while I set up the driving test stuff. Oh, this is the the test that I was doing the other day. So let me get here and let me tweak the browser setting. Browser, there we go. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's transition to that. Let me close the actual thing. And I need to update the actual streaming info. So this is... Is there a study category? There is not, it's just chatting. But I'm gonna call it study. And DMV. Okay. Okay, update stream. Here we are. Let me turn on the light as well, because it got dark on me. Ah, much better. Much better. Okay. Let's study for the DMV test. Now. No, this is... I already finished this test. Can I go? Yeah, go to next test. There we go. Permit test number 2. Oh, we're starting with like measurements. Okay. Which child would require a child passenger restraint system? Now, okay, is this driven by age or by dimensions? I mean, okay, actually, never mind, because like, which child would require all? This is the shortest and youngest child, so let's. There's no dilemma. This one for sure will require it. Okay, when you tailgate other drivers, you can frustrate the other drivers and make them angry. That's very true. Actions cannot result in traffic citation. I'm pretty sure they can. You help reduce traffic congestion. I mean, you can tell yourself that. Okay. If your cell phone rings while you are driving and you do not have a hands-free device, you should let the call go to voicemail. I mean, okay. This is like one of those where it's like, this is not the best example of it, but there are situations where, like, you know, there are laws, but there's also the individual situation supersedes the law. Like, if you're getting a call and you don't pick it up and then someone dies because of it, did you do the right thing? I'm pretty sure the answer here, no matter what, is let the call go to voicemail, because that's what the DMV likes. Should you always drive more slowly than other traffic? No. How would you know they died? No, of course you wouldn't know. But it's, for example, okay, it's like one of those situations where, like, you have to render assistance to someone that had an accident. And like, if you do all of the stuff that you're supposed to do ahead, the person, like, you know, if they're in a very bad condition, they might need your help very immediately. At least that's like how I see it. Also, I don't know how important it is the way these are worded, because this is always, and I'm pretty sure, like, you know, only a Sith deals in absolutes, you know. Like, you should not always drive more slowly than other traffic. If you must park your vehicle in an area not usually used for parking, make sure your vehicle is visible to drivers approaching from any direction. 5 feet from the curb, brother, that's like the middle of the road. This sign means it's not do not enter. It's not stop ahead. I think it's road work or maintenance. Might be wrong. I was right. Oh, I'm so right. I'm so smart. Next section. Get a bumper sticker that says only Siths deal in absolutes. I guess. This road sign means. I wonder what it means. Before you... No, I'm not... What? I'm not leaving. I'm not going anywhere. Oh, road work ahead, sure hope it does. That's so funny. That's so funny. Oh my god. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be sorry, I feel like that was hella rude. I'm so sorry. When a school bus is stopped on the road ahead to load or unload children, you must stop forever. Well, I guess this is the one, right? Because like you have to come to a complete stop. But it's not until you judge that it's done. It's until the bus driver is like, brother, you can go. I'm always rude to my number one fan. I'm telling you, my brand of parasocial relationship includes negging. If you're okay with that, we can have a parasocial relationship. Otherwise, maybe you ought to work on that. This sign means no left turn can be made here. Okay. You must notify the DMV within 5 days if you sell or transfer your vehicle, I assume? Because I know you must notify within 10 days if you get into like a traffic accident. And this is the only thing that feels more severe than getting into a traffic accident that's just like the car is no longer mine. Like, let's say, you know, you sell the car and immediately it gets into an accident. You report within 5 days that you sold it, and they report within 10 days that they got into a crash. Unless otherwise posted, the speed limit in a residential area is, I don't know, 25, I guess? I don't deal in miles per hour. I know in a city the speed limit is, I think, 40 kilometers per hour. I don't know how that translates. That'd be closer to like 20, I think. But y'all are a little crazy in the US. Which of these statements is true about drinking alcohol and driving? You should do it because it's hella cool. If you're under the legal blood alcohol concentration limit, your driving isn't impaired. That's not true. It's like you can legally drive, but your driving is probably impaired. This is one of those where like it's not that they want to make you aware of it by kind of giving you this answer. They're trying to make you come to this like the realization yourself. It's like, no, driving is impaired. Alcohol affects judgment, which is needed to drive safely. This is true. This is true about alcohol. Oh, I'm so good. 0 errors. Vehicle stopped behind a school bus, which is with its red lights flashing, must remain stopped until the stop arm is retracted, right? I mean, the bus resumes motion seems like a little severe. Like, what if the driver steps out for like a smoke or something? No, it's stopping there for like 5-10 minutes. Oh, the stop arm is gone. Do whatever you want. I'm just like logicking my way through these. I do not know the laws. Also, okay, let's remember that. I completely forgot. Let's remember that the driving limit in a city, the speed limit is 25, because I got that right on absolute luck, and I should not rely on luck in the actual test. It's 25. You are driving in the far right lane. What about stepping out to smoke? Oh, this. It's like must remain stopped until the stop arm is retracted or the stop arm is retracted and the bus resumes motion. Because, like, what if, you know, all the children are unloaded or, like, you know, whatever it is, school bus has done its thing, retracts the stop arm, but then the driver wants to, like, go out to, like, pee or, like, have a smoke or whatever. You know? I feel like once the stop arm is retracted, you don't gotta stop anymore, and that's it. You are driving in the far right lane of a 4-lane freeway and notice thick, broken white lines on the left side of your lane. You are driving in California. The carpool lane... No, carpool lane is usually on the left, right? Special lane for slow-moving vehicles. And I think it's exit lane, right? Thick broken white lines. I guess is I see. I know what they mean by thick broken. I feel like usually that's just any lane that has broken white lines, but I think I know what they mean. You see a flashing yellow traffic signal at an upcoming intersection. The flashing yellow light means floor it, buddy. Stop, slow down and cross the intersection carefully. Right, that's just like at a street light, yeah, a traffic signal. If you drive more slowly than the flow of traffic, you will most likely interfere with traffic and receive a ticket, I guess. This yellow sign means traffic signal ahead, right? Because like this yellow diamond, I know it means like something ahead. The way it was like yellow diamond with like a stop sign ahead. I've seen those when I'm riding my bike around. You may drive a motor vehicle in a bike lane 200. I know this shit because I'm in the bike lane. I'm the one in the bike lane, and there's always some freaking car up against the right turn, just like taking it up, and I'm like, brother, what do? I gotta go around you and into the actual like straight ahead lane, and gonna get my ass clipped by some 6-wheeler going through. Yeah. Oh, and the bus resumes motion? That's crazy. The US is wrong. I'm right and the US is wrong. They should change that law. I write this, you know? If I feel like if the DMV test had like a little like box at the bottom that's like, you know, show your work, justify your answer, I feel like I could put the system on trial right there. I could put the system on freaking trial if they were like, hey, explain why. I'm like, okay, I'm explaining to you why. Stop arm retracts. The bus blows a gasket. It's like stopped there. Traffic for miles cannot go anywhere because this one school bus suddenly decided to give out in between retracting the stop arm and getting going again. Simply, the US is wrong and I am right. And I will... That's a fact. Next section. All right. Give the right of way to any pedestrian who is anywhere. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we're gonna take this. I'm doing great. I think so. Okay, the thing is, how many questions is this? Because this one is 36. But I've seen websites that have like 46. I've seen websites that have 24. I don't know how many actual questions it is. I don't know if this rate of wrong is. Sometimes pedestrians need to be put in their place. I am a pedestrian so far. I don't have a driving license yet. So for now, I'm very much on pedestrian side. California's basic speed law says you must keep your speed close to that of other traffic, never drive faster than is safe for current conditions, always drive at the posted speed limit. I think this is it, right? Just never drive faster than is safe for current conditions. That seems fine. That seems reasonable. You should allow an extra cushion of space when following a station wagon, when following a driver who cannot see the rear of their vehicle, or when following a small passenger car. I think this... Well, okay. This is where I'm like... Can any driver see the rear of their vehicle, though? It's like you can't see the back of your head on a mirror, right? Like, you cannot see the back of your car when you're driving. You can't, like... This is where I start to, like, eat my own head with this kind of thing. Like, I start, like going, like... You cannot see the rear of your own vehicle. Are you crazy? When driving on a multi-lane street with two-way traffic, you should drive ahead of or behind the other vehicles. Yeah? Alongside other vehicles so the drivers can see you. I mean, this one's gonna get me. This one I don't know. I'm gonna have to remember this because this one is just I cannot logic ahead. Steep hill ahead. You already gave me this one. It doesn't have hill written on it, but it's the same damn thing. Never make a U-turn at or on a railroad crossing. Right? In residential districts, I feel like it's the safest place to do a U-turn. There's no fast-flowing traffic or anything. Railroad crossing seems like you could really get, like, stuck there. Like, you know, the moment your wheels kind of turn in the direction that the, like, rails go, you could get shellacked. Oh, I got it right. Ahead of or behind the other vehicles. Let's remember that. Wherever people go, we follow. And also, you can see the back of your head in a mirror. FYI. Which of these vehicles must always stop before crossing railroad tracks? Tank trucks, motorhomes. Any vehicle with 3 or more axles and weighing more than 4,000 pounds. I mean, this one just seems like it's got more words, so it must be right. That's my reasoning for this one. You may cross a double yellow line to pass. Also, I just realized I never actually told anyone that I was streaming, was I? Okay. You may cross a double yellow line to pass another vehicle if the yellow line next to. I feel like we're missing an is here. You have notifications on like a good fan. Actually, okay, I've checked my analytics. Most of my followers have notifications on. It's like 80 something %. But it's also pretty easy to ignore the notifications because I am following other streamers and I don't realize they've gone live until like 4 hours after they're done. You do actually click them. That is very true. You are my #1 fan. Can I? Hang on a second. I need to check what something is real quick. Okay. You know what? You deserve it. Aw, sad. I was gonna give you VIP status, but I need to be a bigger streamer to give people VIP status. That's so sad. You might cross a double yellow line to pass another vehicle if your side of the road is a broken line, right? Like if your side is a broken line, you can go and obviously you can come back. One day, how big? Maybe I need just like I think 50 followers might be all I need. Which also, okay, that's got me a little freaked out. I feel like I could make affiliate pretty soon because I'm already meeting every other category. I need within a period of 30 days, I need an average of 3 viewers of higher or higher, which normally with like weekend streams and everything, I do reach that. An average of, no, a minimum of like 7 different streams, I think, within the 30-day period. I need 30 or like 24 hours streamed within 30 days, which I naturally reach that just doing the 2-hour streams every week plus whatever else. And I need 50 followers. So I'm meeting everything aside from 50 followers. I'm at 14. But I've been doing this for like not even a month and I'm at 14. Granted that like, you know, there was like a bit of activation energy that was just like people that I know that have been following. But I feel like I could make 50 followers soon. And when I do get to 50 followers, I can start, when I hit affiliate, I get the option to make my channel be monetized. And I started streaming and I thought it was going to be something that was going to be like in the far, far future, you know, like years and years of work. And then you finally start making money off of this. But I feel like at the rate I'm going, I might be able to do it within the year. And that's got me a little anxious because I don't know exactly how it works in the terms that I don't know if when you start getting monetized, it's hard to stop being, if you stop being monetized or if you ask to not be monetized, can you then just hop back on whenever you like? I'm not sure. So if you encounter an aggressive driver, you should cry at them. Get out of their way. Yes. Water on the road can cause a vehicle to hydroplane. Your car may hydroplane at speeds as low as 40? I think it's 45, right? I think I've had this question. Something similar. 45 miles per hour. This sign means... I wonder what this sign means. This sign means... Oh shit, I actually don't know. It's not railroad, because railroad is the one that has like the cross and the RR on it. I know this. And school zone... I don't know, because I know there's like children crossing. That's the one that's like a little house looking thing with like 2 students walking. I think that's just like students crossing. I don't think that's school zone. But this no passing zone seems like they would use this for. It was not. It's railroad ahead? Jesus, they butchered me. This section looking like a damn tomato vine. Am I under 18? Why? Why are you gonna... Oh. No. Oh, if I'm over... Wait, that's the answer. If I'm over 18, I only have to answer 36. And if you're under 18, you have to answer 46. Oh my god, get owned. Get owned, teenagers. No, I'm old. Okay. Tank trucks marked with hazardous materials need to stop. Let's remember this. What else? It's 35. Okay, 35 miles per hour. You hydroplane. Let's also remember that. Very good. Very good. And this is railroad ahead. I thought is the one with the crossing just like railroad like crossing. That's what the X is, like RR and crossing. That's railroad crossing, and this just means railroad. Wait, indicates that there's a railroad crossing ahead? Then what the hell is the one with the X on it? I saw that the other day. They're making them up as they go. If you are convicted of driving with an excessive blood alcohol concentration, you may be sentenced to serve up to a year, right? I think. You may not park your vehicle next to a red painted curb. We know this. If you have trouble seeing other vehicles because of dust or smoke, you should drive more slowly and turn on your headlights. While driving, you should look 10 to 15 seconds ahead of you. What do you mean look 10 to 15 seconds ahead of you? Do they give you time superpowers when you get the damn driving license? What do you mean look 10 to 15? I can only ever look like 0 seconds ahead of me. What do they mean? To see potential hazards early, I guess? Like, where'd you be in 10 to 15 seconds? Oh, that makes sense. That makes a lot more sense. Okay, yeah, I feel like if I'm driving in, like, a highway, in 15 seconds, I'm like, you know, I'm beyond the horizon. Like, I don't know where the hell 15 seconds is. I know there's, like, the 3-second rule with the car in front of you. Like, when the car passes something, there should be 1, 2, 3 seconds. And then, I know that. That's a 3-second rule. But 15 seconds? If the car in front of me is 3 seconds ahead, 15 seconds... Yeah, you don't know the 3-second rule? It's just like you should maintain a distance with the car in front of you that is like 3 seconds based on your speed. So when the car in front of you passes something, you should count like 3 Mississippi and then you pass it. That's the kind of speed you should be maintaining, because that gives you time to like react and slam on the brakes or to veer away or everything. I don't know. The 3-second rule is something that I already knew, just in the back of my head, and it showed up as a question here, so it must be a thing. But you know, like 3 seconds ahead is the car in front of me, so 15 seconds is 5 cars ahead. How the hell am I meant to see through 4 cars to see what the hell is going on? This sign means no right turn. To see vehicles in your blind spots, you should check over your shoulders. Yeah. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We passed. We passed. Wait, we passed though. Whew. What did I... Oh, it's only 6 months in jail if you are drunk driving. They get off too easy. These creeps, they get off too damn easy. Okay, but now I know. 6 months in jail. Actually, what is California's BAC thingy? California blood alcohol content. .08 over 21. 0.01 if you're under. And there's so many different things. 0.08 in general. 0.08 in general. 0.01 if you are under 21. 0.01 if you are on DUI probation. 0.04 if you drive a vehicle that requires a commercial driver's license, so like a truck, I guess, right? Like one of those like just like long haul truck driver, you need like a specific license for that. So 0.04. And 0.04 if you're driving a passenger for hire, like a taxi or Uber or the like. Okay, let's remember. Semis, yeah. Well, you know, or like the dude that comes in with all the grocery stuff and restocks the market. Next one. So far we've won one. Hang on. Let me add text. It's gonna be the tally. Font. It's gonna be okay, color. We need to change the color on this. Let's make it like this. That works. Okay, and also the friggin' font size. Holy, that's tiny. There we go. That's better. Gonna move this to like here. Hello. I passed one just now. Okay. Let's start the next one. Wait, oh, this is already the next one. Which of these statements is true about driving and taking medications? Most cold medications can make a person drowsy. Oh, we rat jamming. Hell yeah. I mean, everything else, it's like, which of these statements is true about driving and taking medications? It's not fine. It's fine. It's fine. Like, nah, you know, like a lot of this is just, it's basically just like it's a mentality check real quick. Also, I need to, let me, properties, let me add a background. That's a horrible color. Let me change the color. Honestly, just white is fine. Yeah. That works. Your lifelong dreams of being a passenger princess. I mean, maybe. I am still kind of terrified about driving your car on account of I'm worried I'm gonna crash it or something. Okay, as you approach an intersection with a flashing yellow light, slow down and proceed with caution. Yes. You may pass a vehicle when you're on a road with a broken line next to your lane. Yes, yes. When using a roundabout, I know how roundabouts work. I'm European. This is instinct to me. I haven't even ever like looked up yield to traffic already in the roundabout. Yeah. I know how roundabouts work. They're my goddamn bread and butter. If your vehicle starts to lose traction because of water on the road, you should slow down gradually and not apply the brakes. Jesus. I mean, it does technically show a type of all of these, doesn't it? This is a right turn. This is an intersection. And this is like you're changing lanes, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I know I'm right, but also I'm a little shit. Next section. You want to park uphill on a two-way road and there is no curb. Which direction do you turn your front wheels? Not straight ahead, because if something happens, you roll right down. If you turn them toward the side of the road, if the car starts rolling, the head of it is going to turn into the road, and you don't want that. So turn them toward the center of the road. And that way, yeah, I think that's what we want. What is the difference between traffic lights with red arrows and those with solid red lights? Red arrows are for like turning. Yeah. Okay. When entering the interstate. Oh, Jesus. Okay, interstate and shit like that is going to trip me up so much. Because I don't... Interstates and like that kind of thing. We have like highways. And that's like all. I don't know what an interstate... Like how it's different from a normal highway. When entering the interstate, check for a gap in traffic in the nearest lane. Adjust your speed to match traffic signal. And live your life a quarter mile at a time. Expect traffic to allow you to proceed into the lane. No. Merge carefully. Very carefully. Okay. This sign means no right turn. We see this. We've seen with this. This is known. It is illegal to park your vehicle. in an unmarked crosswalk, I think. I remember seeing this and like last time, I think, and I went like bicycle lane, obviously, because I drive a bike and it pisses me the fuck off when there's a car. Yeah, I know. I know what an interstate is, sort of etymologically, right? I see the word and I see what the interstate does. It goes interstates, right? But it also kind of trips me up because I don't know how it's different from is it just a normal highway that crosses state lines and that's it? Like the rules are the same as for a normal highway? But anyway, I remember seeing this and being like, of course it's bicycle lane, because you should not be allowed to park in a bicycle lane. But apparently, no, it's an unmarked crosswalk. Extra space in front of a large truck is needed for the truck driver to stop the vehicle. Right? Yeah. Oh! Left toward the center. Wait. Right toward the side of the road. Oh, just... Okay, so when there is a curb, hang out on them to catch people crossing state lines. Are you not allowed to cross state lines? I thought that was the whole point of the US. That you have a bunch of states, but it's all really one country. Well, am I not allowed to drive to, like, Nevada if I wanted to? Like, what will a cop tell me if I try to drive to Nevada right now? What are they gonna say? I mean, right now they're gonna be like, buddy, what are you doing? You don't have a driver's license. Okay, but let's assume I have a driver's license. What will a cop say when I try to do it? Any excuse to write you a ticket. Okay, but how can they write me a ticket if I guess this is you know, like it might be obvious, but how can they write me a ticket if I've not done anything wrong? Like, where's their, like, what ground does it stand on? Like, sure, they can write me the ticket no matter what because they're assholes. I get that, sure, but how? Yeah, but like how? Like, if I contest that, doesn't it just go away? Also, let's remember this, because I know you have to turn it, like when there's a curb, you have to put the wheel up against the curb so it will kind of lock there. But I guess when there is no curb, right toward the side of the road, because the car rolling down like that, it'll eventually turn away and it'll just get out of the road instead of into it. Okay, I get it. You cannot... What? Oh, it stops everyone. Wait, no. What? Isn't this also right? Red arrows are only used to stop traffic which is turning. True. This is true. Am I going crazy? This is correct. What is the difference between traffic lights with red arrows and those with solid red lines? A solid red light blocks everyone. A red arrow only blocks turning traffic. Is that not the truth? Like, you can go ahead if there is a red arrow. Like, you can go straight through. I know that shit because I go through one of those riding my bike every morning. I don't like cross it, but I go through like the pedestrian crossing while there's cars waiting on the red and other cars just going. But anyway, you cannot turn into the red arrow even if you stop first. But I feel like that's so stupid. That's so stupid. Okay, is this not correct? Why is this not correct? Why is this not right? Feel like it should be. Because like red arrows stop traffic, which is turning. Well, only stop traffic, which is turning, which is correct. Because solid red lights stop all traffic. Red arrows only block turning traffic. You cannot turn on a red arrow even if you stop first. That's stupid. I guess like the difference is like if the red arrow is like no turning right. But this is also true, isn't it? I got the rest of them right. The arrow specifically for the turn lane. Yeah, so isn't this correct? Red arrows are only used to stop traffic, which is turning. That is the difference between traffic lights with red arrows and solid red lights. I feel like I'm right. I feel like I'm right here. I don't feel like if the arrow is red, you can't turn. I know. But if the arrow is red and you're going straight ahead, you can go. Right? The red arrows only stop turning. And you cannot turn on a red arrow even if you stop first. Yes. But I feel like this is just like, I don't know if it's just badly worded or something. But anyway, next section. On a multi-lane road, a dashed yellow line next to a solid yellow line means passing is permitted only from direction next to the dashed line. This is a reformulation of a question we answered before already. We know this. Tailgating other drivers can frustrate other drivers and make them angry. If you are continually being passed on the right and the left while driving in the center lane of an expressway, you should move to the lane on your right, right? Because like it's supposed to be the right is the slowest and it gets progressively faster as it goes. Yeah, I know this. Sudden wind gusts on highways can cause problems for all vehicles. I feel like this is just like, this isn't even like, this is just like a common sense check, isn't it? I feel like it might be too. I feel like I saw a question about that. Like sudden wind gusts on highways can cause problems for all vehicles. This is a statement that's just like, it's the opposite of only a Sith deals in absolutes, right? Because this is the opposite of an absolute. It's the most like, you're saying this, you're saying nothing. When you say this, you're saying nothing, really. Sudden wind gusts on highways can cause problems for all vehicles. Sudden wind gusts on highways can tear down a bridge. Maybe. This is just like you're acknowledging the possibility. I don't know. Questions like this kind of piss me off. I could go on a rant, but anyway. When passing another vehicle, you should return to your original lane when you've cleared the front bumper. Holy, that's some aggressive fucking this is Formula 1. This is fucking Formula 1. Do you ever wonder, by the way, if like car drivers, let me actually like check, I guess this. I guess, yeah. Okay, do you ever wonder if like rally drivers and Formula 1 drivers have an issue with driving normally on the road? Do they get driven around or something? Because their job is kind of to be the worst possible driver ever. It's like pass the car in front of you however you can, like kind of nudge them, kind of like, make them move away so they don't crash and burn. It's like tailgating. It's like using the wind stream and everything. It's like their job is being the worst possible kind of driver. how do you like switch it off? It's like, it's, I feel like if you're in the NFL and some dude like tosses you a football in the middle of the road, I feel like there's a non-zero chance you grab it and start barreling through the people in front of you. I feel like there's got to be something kind of ingrained. Feel like they don't want to crash. No. Of course they don't want to crash. But have you seen Formula One driving? Like when they pass a dude, that like a lot of what they do, like there's someone trying to pass. For example, yeah, that's the best example. You're on Formula One, someone will be driving, someone's trying to pass them on the left or more often on the right, which also the wrong kind of driving because you're not supposed to pass on the right. They'll be like trying to pass them on the right. If you're turning to the right, you're trying to cut on the inside and like pass them, and the dude in front will start like closing in and essentially being like, like inches, less like centimeters away from the car on the back, on the back trying to pass, to force them to slow down, which is basically like if the dude doesn't slow down, you're both crashing. You'll like flip because you're going at a bajillion miles an hour. What should you do at an intersection with a flashing yellow signal light? We've seen this. Slow down and cross carefully. Now, is this 50 feet thing is right, or is it the both headlights? I could see. It sounds like a lot of anxiety. Oh, I'm sure it is. But also, how do you switch that off? What kind of chair do I have? Like right now that I'm sitting on? Why? Can you hear it a lot? It is the both headlights thing. It's just some like weird thingy. The chair that I have is so I was moving into my second year dorm. That was back in like September 2019. And some summer student, I think, was moving out or had moved out and had left a decent looking chair just in their room, and cleaning staff were taking it out to replace it with a normal college chair. And one of my roommates took it, and he used it for like 6 months until in March COVID happened, and he left, and I stayed because I was the only one of my roommates that was international. Everyone else was like either California or out of state, but they could go back home reliably when COVID happened. I didn't want to get into a like 12-hour flight in the middle of a extremely contagious pandemic because it sounded like a great way to take it. It was okay, not the whole dorm, but it was like a dorm area that had a lot of like small buildings. So I'm pretty sure basically for my dorm building, which was put together maybe 20 rooms, it was just me, or maybe just me and one more guy. But then, yeah, there was like that chair or the shitty college chair. So I decided to keep that chair because it's not like he bought it. He just picked it up from outside. And then when I moved to my own apartment, I used this chair as well for like 2 years. And now I've been living here for like about half a year. And so I don't know how old it is, but it's, it's like second, third hand chair, I guess. It's an old chair, but it's kind of padded and it's got lumbar support. I kind of like it. Next section. Okay, gotta remember, I've made 3 errors and we're exactly halfway through. So at this rate, we're doing okay. Yeah, eventually what they did during COVID, actually, they put us all together. They put us all the leftover students, they put us in one dorm. It was like one student per room, It wasn't like we were like crammed in together. But it was one student per room, so I had my own room. It was smaller than the one that I'd had, because originally my room had been for 6 people. It was 2 3-person rooms, and then like a common, like a small little lobby area. And instead it was just like a 2-person room that I was using by myself. And that was, you know, since COVID started. Your cat likes my voice. I feel like that's a great compliment, actually. Tell your cat I say thank you. But it was between mid-March when COVID started until, gosh, I don't know. I mean, definitely until the end of the year, which was like the end of June. It was definitely at least 3 months. And then on top of that, the beginning of summer, because I didn't really leave that summer because it was a little tenuous. Trump was still in office back then, and Trump was, you know, he took every opportunity to be an asshole to immigrants. So he was like, oh, okay, so any immigrant that leaves the country will not be allowed back in because COVID, and we have to like keep the borders secure and airtight. Oh, that's so cute. And then he put out this like presidential order thing that said like if students were not taking in-person classes and all classes were online because it was COVID, if students were not taking in-person classes, they could not stay in the country. So then it was like a mad scramble for all students to try and get any in-person class. I knew people in like STEM majors that were taking like theater classes, dance classes, anything that necessitated going to like a physical class location that you could not just take online. It was, yeah, it was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. There was like there was an online Google spreadsheet where people that had early access to enrollment were booking up all the in-person classes and then offering them up to international students. It was very cute, honestly. It was a very cute like come together moment where as an international student you could go to that place, you could see who had taken what class, you know, if it was still available, and just reach out and be like, hey, I'm an international student, I need to take drama 101, you know, just to like to be able to stay in the country, and they would like give up the class for you to open a slot so you could snap it up real quick. And then like 2 weeks after that, Trump walked it back, and then everyone gave up the classes that they didn't need to take anymore. Yeah, in the end, it was not necessary, but it was like definitely a very tenuous time to be an international student in the US. So because of all that whole thing, I did not leave that summer because I was like, you know, Trump is changing his mind so quickly. What if he changes his mind again? So I did not leave that summer. So it was from mid March until kind of almost September. I was alone in either dorm rooms or the apartment. Okay. It is more dangerous to drive at night than during the day because you cannot see as far ahead. Reaction time isn't necessarily slower at night. That's not a feature of human. That's not a feature of humankind. At dawn or dusk, and in rain or snow, it can be hard to see and be seen. A good way to let overdrivers know you are there is to turn on headlights. Yeah. Large trucks turning onto a street with 2 lanes in each direction. Oh, in each direction, meaning they may be turning right or turning left. Okay. Often have to use a left lane to complete the turn. Right? Yeah. You should not start across an intersection if you know you will block the intersection when you should not start across an intersection if you know you will block the intersection when the light turns red under any circumstances, right? Like if you know you will block the intersection when the light turns red, you know that. That's you. That's in your brain. You know this. You do not cross. When turning left at an intersection, should always yield to oncoming traffic and pedestrians, right? Because it's hell turning left. I know this. Oh, it's all right, baby. Okay. Headlights, we know this. Often have to use the left lane. Let's remember this, because this is a little, like, odd knowledge. Explanation? Yeah, explanation. Because of the need to swing wide. Yeah. Yeah. This sign shows one type of Christianity intersection, I think. This road sign means merge. I love the where they just have the actual thing written right there. If you are being followed too closely on a 2-lane road, reduce your speed slowly to encourage the tailgater to drive around you. I feel like slowing down no matter what is kind of dangerous. But speeding up is just going to make the dude also speed up and get right next to you. And then the crash is going to be worse. A flashing yellow traffic signal at an intersection means slow down and be alert. Yes, we know. Which lane must you be in before making a left turn from a one-way street? The left? Right? Stopping distances and the severity of collisions increase as the vehicle speed increases. That's physics. Oh, he's so good with it. Next section. Blocking an intersection during rush hour traffic is not permitted under any circumstances, right? I mean, okay, what do we take to mean blocking an intersection? Because, like, while you're driving from point A to point B, you are technically blocking it for the perpendicular traffic, even though they are not using it at that time because their light is red. But it is, quote unquote, blocked, I would say. I don't know. I think blocking is not allowed. But if we take to be driving through to temporarily block it, right? No, I'm pretty sure this is right. Yeah. No, I agree with you. B. Yeah, I agree. On a freeway, you should look farther ahead than you would on a city street. Because a quarter of a mile? Does it? I mean, I know it on average, doesn't it? It takes like 300 feet for a car to fully stop. That's not a quarter of a mile, is it? There's no way that's a quarter of a mile. A mile is not 1,200 feet. Is it? How many feet are in a mile? I don't know. How many feet in a mile? Yeah, 5280. I know this. The 5 tomatoes. I know this. I know 5 tomatoes, yes. For a second, I did not know if it was feet or inches. It does not, there's no way it takes a quarter of 5 tomatoes. 5280. 5 tomatoes. That's like a mnemonic device to remember how many feet are in a mile. I had to learn that because I came to the US and suddenly it was a whole new measuring system that I'd never used. Where did you learn that? somewhere online, I think. I don't think I sought it out. I think I just saw it and I remembered it because little mnemonic devices and stuff like that really like sticks in my head. I remember I saw a video once. It was a YouTube video that was like learn the Korean alphabet in 5 minutes, and it was just like a bunch of mnemonic devices. Each letter just like a mnemonic. Each character a mnemonic device for it. And honestly, I did learn to read the Korean alphabet from that 5 minute video. I saw it like late at night in 2017. I was in Philadelphia. I was jet lagged as hell. It was in my YouTube recommended. And I just decided to watch it, and there it was. Well, anyway, I almost scrolled by. It does not take a quarter of a mile to stop your vehicle completely unless you are driving a spaceship. Okay. In order to see potential hazard early, I think. At an uncontrolled intersection where you cannot see cross traffic until you are just about to enter the intersection. Uncontrolled intersection where you cannot see cross traffic until you're about to enter the intersection. The speed limit is, well, 25 is the normal city speed limit, so it's probably lower than that, right? If you come to an intersection controlled by a flashing yellow light, slow down and cross carefully. You are on the freeway and traffic is merging into your lane. You should... Oh, it could be this or it could be this, actually. I like the freeway, you're going hella fast. I think always maintain your position, right? I think the standard, the law is get fucked, basically, when you're merging. Like, you are the least important person when you're merging. Speed limit in any alley. It's not normal city driving, it's an alley. I'm gonna put it down to 15, honestly. Hey, it was not. It was make room if possible. Okay, I guess. I passed though. That's another one. Passed 2. Let's go, baby. Whew. Let's do one more test. Actually, I might not have... Shut up. How many failed? Yesterday I failed like 3. And I passed 2. So far I'm on 4 out of 7. I'm slowly just like, yeah. Alcohol is a depressant. I don't know if I should call it now. It's close to... It's like 6:30. We're gonna be doing... Is this one specific to California? Yeah. California. So far, I'm doing pretty good. This website is fantastic because a lot of websites, they give you one test and they're like, sign up to do all the other ones. They're like, hey, if you want to see your results or if you want to learn, pay this much. And it's just this one that gives you all the tests. There's so many tests. I think I'm gonna try and run through all of these before Friday, so I really have the knowledge kind of drilled in. But I think for now, we might do tier list. We might do a silly quick little tier list. Tag Alyssa. So true. I'm gonna tag Alyssa. Okay, let's see what options we've got. We've got a few new ones. There is phobias. food mascots. Like, could I defeat a food mascot? Like, chemical smells. Animals I could kill with my bare hands, which I think we're gonna skip because I already did animals I could beat in a fight, and I feel like this is basically the same one. Smash or pass hot animals. Ugly babies. That's what we're dealing with. That's the categories. Phobia or smash or pass. I feel like smash or pass might get me in trouble. I'ma do phobias for now. Let me switch. Is this zoomed in properly? Honestly, it's not bad. Gale has already been accused of being a furry recently. Humans truly are the hottest animals. Oh! Oh, there's not that many phobias. Maybe we can do more than one, actually. We can probably honestly do more than one tier list. This is like not at all. Okay. Let's get started. Phobia time. Dentist. I'm not afraid of dentists, actually. Like, I don't love going to the dentist because usually it involves some kind of like drilling. There's like rattling. There's like the acute pain and everything. But that doesn't make me. I've never really been afraid of dentists. Now this is this. I mean, okay, is pretty chill supposed to be like, I'm a little scared, but mostly chill, and this is like zero fear? Or is this like, I don't even understand it? Because, exactly, I don't even understand this. Afraid of clocks? I'm certainly not. Also, there's like, okay, there's 2 clocks. Right? But this one's ringing. So is this like afraid of like alarms? It doesn't have. I was hoping it would have like the name of the phobia in the URL. This person really is afraid of clocks. I'm gonna put both of the clocks here because I don't get it. Birds? I'm pretty scared of birds. I mean, I don't know if this is just like chickens in general or like birds. I'm pretty scared of birds, actually. Afraid of being late? Is that a phobia though? I don't think that's a phobia. That's just like a fear. I don't know. I mean, is anyone afraid of being late? I'm gonna bring birds. I'm gonna bring birds up to here because I'm like terrified of birds. Birds, especially pigeons. Chickens, I'm mostly chill with, but I'm worried. Like I know they have like sharp talons and everything. Chickens can kind of fuck you up if they want to. Afraid of passing time and wasting time, but is that a phobia? This is like a phobia. It's like, yeah, you can be like afraid of it. Chickens are fine. Roosters are not. Okay, I see that. But I'm gonna take this to be birds in general, and I am terrified of birds in general. Moths. Okay, I'm gonna bring. I literally made this sound, so I guess I'm gonna put them here. But I'm not afraid of moths, but there was this one night when I was, I think, 14 or 15. No, I was older than that. I must have been 17 or 18, actually. It was before a big exam that I didn't feel I was prepared for. And a moth somehow snuck into my room. And the sort of the fear of the exam, the sort of the anxiety for it, put me in this almost manic mode. I guess is the best way I can put it. I wanted to just like get rid of the moth, but it somehow became like a I was terrified of that moth, and I was almost certainly projecting my fear of the exam, something that was kind of abstract in my monkey brain, into a real thing. Hello. Oh, boosting view count. Thank you very much. Do you have 2 accounts, Alyssa? Or do you have both accounts in here? Hell yeah, I'm here for the fraud, honestly. But I was saying, like, there was that one moth in my room, and I remember it very, very. You hate chickens? I'm putting this to be birds, not chickens. I'm terrified of birds. So anyway, you know, we're both agreed on this. Moths, generally, I'm pretty chill, but I did have that one encounter, and I think that bumps it up. Planes, I don't mind it. I think planes are fine. I'm a no, I definitely have a phobia of birds. Yes. I think like I subscribe to this way of thinking, right? Where it's like does a problem have a solution, right? Does a problem have a solution? If it does, do that, no problem. If it doesn't, also no problem. Like there's nothing to do, right? That's sort of how I think about it. This is Alyssa, he's talking about he was playing some flight simulator on Roblox. Don't get too alarmed. But ultimately, if I'm on a plane, it's not up to me whether I live or die, you know? There's no. You have the stream muted? Oh, what the hell? Like I feel like if I'm on a plane, it's not up to me if I live or die. Spiders, I don't mind them. Fire, I mean, I'm afraid of fire insofar as like I know it burns. Like I don't want to like burn, but I feel like that's just my fear only goes so far as like common sense. Needles, okay, needles used to be top tier spooky for me. I think I've actually managed to bring it down. A lot of plane crash safety stuff. Won't even save you. I mean, yeah, it's a fucking several ton hunk of metal dropping from 10,000 feet. Like, there's very little you can do. There's very little you can do to actually survive a plane crash on your end. Unless you are the pilot, there's very little you can do. My voice just cracked. I don't know if that got picked up. My voice has been kind of out today. I don't know if it's because I didn't stream over the weekend and I haven't maintained the sort of, you know, I don't know what it is, but it's like my voice can't keep up today. It's second puberty. Honestly. Okay. My voice never really cracked that much during puberty. My voice just kind of like, I remember I had like basically a fever during a weekend, and then my voice was just kind of lower. I kind of speed ran that shit. I did not come out of the womb with that voice. With this voice. This voice right here. I'm not going to do that again. I'm so sorry. It's so funky because like I have my earphones plugged into the microphone. So when I speak into the microphone, if my volume is high enough or the gain on the microphone is high enough, I can hear myself into my own ears. That freaked your cat out. I'm so sorry. Crabs? I'm not afraid of crabs. They're like if you're afraid of spiders, are you afraid of crabs? Actually, Cedric, are you afraid of crabs? Because I feel like crabs are kind of spiders, right? In a way. Dogs? No, I'm not afraid of dogs. Dark. I mean, this hallway in particular, I'm scared of. The darkness in general, not really. Yes, but not to the same extent. So it is kind of like the creepy crawly, right? fear. There's like the phobia definitely has something to do with like the articulated legs and like the everything. This is peanut butter? It is peanut butter. A fear of peanut butter. You're afraid of like a crab's claws. Have you ever been pinched by a crab? Like ever at all? It doesn't hurt that much. I mean, it depends on the size of the crab. But when I was a child, I would go into the rocks next to the beach with a bucket and would catch some crabs. And we would throw them back at the end. We're not that cruel. But it would just go around and we just like grab them barehanded. Most of them, unless like the pincer is big enough to like go fully around your finger, like that'll probably do a lot of damage. Otherwise, it's just kind of snipping. It doesn't really break the skin most of the time. It just it hurts because it's like an acute sort of pinch, But it's fine. It's not worse than How am I afraid of birds but not spiders? Spiders don't freaking fly, and they're not the size of like my head. Like spiders that are big enough, I probably would be scared of, but only because they are that big. I'm afraid of birds. Anyway, peanut butter, I don't even understand. This is... What is this? I don't even know what this... Dust? I guess? Like sunlight? Is it sunlight or is it dust? I mean, either I don't get. Whatever it is, either of these I don't get. Someone with a belly button fear? I didn't even know that existed. I'm putting that in the huh category. Because it's not even that I'm pretty chill about belly buttons. I just don't. No, it's common and it's... Yeah, it's just... I mean, I know, like, the peanut butter and the dust, right? Lightning and thunder? I'm not afraid of that. Ryan has the belly button phobia. But what's a phobia of, like, a belly button? Like, what are you afraid of in a... I guess, it's a phobia. It's inherently not, normal. It's internally not, like, reasonable. But how are you... it's a belly button. Like, I get that it's like I guess it's a little freaky that it is just basically a connection deep into your being. Because, like, the belly button is just, like... Don't go do that. That's mean. This is... Mirrors? You can be afraid of mirrors? The high seas? I'm not afraid of the sea. Blood? Honestly, I'm not afraid of blood either. Like, I do get queasy when I get my blood drawn, but that's a combination of my phobia of needles and the fact that, like, I get low blood pressure very easily. Like, when I stand up, I always get the sort of, like, that lightness in my head. And I also very easily get queasy when getting, like, blood drawn, but it's not an artifact of my fear of blood. I remember a lot of the times I like to kind of watch my blood go into the tube once I've been, like, poked with the needle. I can't see myself being poked with the needle. That really freaks me out. But the actual blood coming out, I'm like, yeah, that's kind of funky. Fish? I'm not afraid of fish. There's a phobia of fish. Snakes? I understand why they're dangerous. I understand why you would be freaked out. But I feel like this is the category of things, right? That I understand how you could be freaked out by it. This I don't even get. All deep veins except for one, and that's a rolling vein. I don't even know what that shit means. I guess deep veins is just like it's not right there on the like next to the easily accessible. What's a rolling vein? You got like a corkscrew in your arm? You got like a fun slide? Knees? Also I don't even know what the hell. It moves. It moves? You got that shit just like floating around. It's not attached? Brother, you needed to spend like a little bit more time in there. You always watch very closely. Ooh, no, I can't do that. The blue one on this, it's fish. It's a lot of fish. It's a big school of fish. Like I don't get it. I've been actually in the middle. I've been in the middle of this. The ocean? I don't know, cause like there's the ocean right here. I guess this may be like deep ocean, like the depth. Yeah, thalassophobia. Yeah, tasselphobia. You go to a strip club and you get fucking terrified by the tassel. It's thalassophobia. The deep ocean? Really? I don't mind about the deep ocean. I mean, I guess I understand the fear of maybe being afraid of like what's under there not knowing. But it's, you know. Thalassophobia. Yeah. Heights. I'm not as afraid of heights as I am of needles, so I'm gonna put it in actually. Like I do get a little bit of vertigo. Glass bottom boat? Really? I actually really like it. Let's download this image. Okay. Oh, she's back. She's back and better than ever. Yeah, we were talking about thalassophobia earlier. But anyway, that's one tier list done. That was super quick. So we can do one of the other ones you sent over, Alyssa. The other ones there are... there's worst YouTube apologies. But I'm not going to do that because honestly, I don't know that many YouTube apologies. I assume PewDiePie has done one at some point. Oh, he definitely has done that. I remember. Yeah. He did have that thing. There's... It had what? There's the phobias we've already done. Could I beat food mascots in a fight? I think that could be fun. Chemical smells. There's animals I could kill with my bare hands. But I already did animals I could take in a fight, which I feel like is just a variation. Smash or pass hot animals. And ugly babies. We've got Cedric's vote for a smash or pass. What do you want to do, Alyssa? You like the smell of bleach? Honestly, I kind of enjoy it just because it reminds me. Whichever one I think. Smash or pass ugly babies? No, there's smash or pass hot animals and then ugly babies. I think are funny. I think it's either the smash or pass or could I take food mascots in a fight? How long is the food mascots? Not very. Hot animals? I think that's how we're gonna do it. We're gonna see how many hot animals there are. Not that many, actually. Smash, cuddle, pass. And these two categories don't even need to be here. Actually, I'm gonna add one more category before kill. These are cartoon animals. Yeah, they're cartoon animals. They're like furry bait. You want to do smash or pass? Okay. This is, I don't even know who, I can't see. Hang on. Oh, it's her from Shark Tales. That's what it's called, I think. Right? It's the one that like Will Smith plays the fish that pretends that killed the shark. Honestly, I don't know. I don't like the heavily makeup vibe, and it's just so odd seeing a body that's so fish-like up to here, and then just this. This is honestly, it's a pass for me. It's honestly is a pass for me. I would not fuck that fish. I don't even know how to fuck that fish. She's not even dressed or nothing, and you know. Plus, fish have like, okay, I'm not gonna get into it because if I start going into this like biologically, I would cuddle Alex the lion. Yeah. I would cuddle him. I would smash Beast. You know what? Beast could get it. I will not fuck that fish. Let it be on the record. I am not a crook. The entire cast of freaking Madagascar is on here. Wait. Bro, they did my man Kowalski dirty. Wait. Yeah. Wait, Kowalski and Skipper. No, Kowalski is here. But this is private twice, isn't it? Skipper is not on here. Donkey, I would fucking kill Donkey. Okay, between doing all of these, I might kill Donkey. Actually, no, I would not kill Donkey. No, I would not kill Donkey. I will pass on Donkey. You don't have the penguins memorized? I was watching the Penguins of Madagascar cartoon TV show lately. And honestly, it was a formative experience in my childhood. But hang on. You can see I was indeed watching it. Skipper. See, like Skipper has like the flat sort of head thing going on. He's got a flat head and like a small... This and this private. This is Skipper. It says Skipper on this, but this is private. It's the same penguin. Anyway, I'm gonna treat them as different, but anyway, him, I would kill him. He is annoying as shit, honestly. Also, I would kill him. He's also annoying as shit. I'm sorry to say. This just, like, imagine being him. I don't know. He's got the same vibes as Jerry. Like, Morty's dad. But Dilf? He is not a Dilf. You take that back. Holy. He's the most like little like wet puppy of a man ever, but also like look at that face, man. No. It's just Plus it's just a fish. I keep having, but he's so protective. Have you seen my son? Yeah, he's annoying. The dragon, I might cuddle the dragon. I would not fuck the dragon. Him, I would kill. I would kill Humpty Dumpty from the second Puss in Boots movie. Right? Yeah, that's from the second. He is from the second movie. And he's awful. I hate him. He's from the first? Are there only 2 Puss in Boots movie? I thought there were 3. And the first one is just about like the The kitty, the paws one. Then the second one is him, and the third one is The Last Wish, which went so hard. And there's just the 2 movies? Okay, well, yeah. Anyway, he is awful. He just sucks. I thought there were 2. We can look it up. Many movies are there? 6? Is it counting Shrek? Every Puss in Boots movie ranked. Shrek. Yeah, see? Puss in Boots. Then Puss in Boots, The Three Diablos. And then The Last Wish. Yeah. The Three Diablos. Wait. Oh, The Three Diablos is 13 minutes. Never mind. There's only really 2 movies. That doesn't count. Why do they have him here in the sort of like most interesting man in the world pose? What's up with this? Humpty is from the first. And he sucks. I would also kill King Julian. He's just an annoying piece of shit. God, I hate, like, I feel like if I knew him in real life, if he wasn't just a cartoon, and honestly, even when he's a cartoon, he's annoying as hell. Oh man, today is becoming we're breaking new ground with the censoring in this chat. We're allowing more terms than ever before. Kowalski. I feel like I would fuck Kowalski because I feel like Kowalski would do homework before he fucked me. You know? He would do analysis. Strong and silent? No, he's not. He's an absolute nerd. But he would come in and he would know where my G-spot is before he entered the building. You know? He would have studied up. Which one is which? Kowalski is like the computer. Kowalski is like the scientist dude. He's like the one doing all the analysis and everything. Private is Private is I forget which one is which. This one we're calling Private. So Private is just like the cuddly like little dude, you know, like he's pretty incompetent. He's just gets away by being cute, and that's kind of his thing. Rico is crazy. Rico also throws up a bunch of like stuff. He's got like an endless inventory inside of his stomach. And then Skipper is the boss. He is the strong, silent one. Larry Lobster. Would I fuck Larry Lobster? This is like this is stuff I'd never kill Larry. You think so? Do you think so? I don't know if I feel like, well, I never really watched that much SpongeBob, so I feel pretty ambivalent about Larry Lobster, actually. I'm just gonna pass. He's annoying. Maybe. He does look kind of like a gym bro. Manny, I pass on Manny. I pass big time on Manny. He's Ross. He's Ross Geller, bro. I'm not fucking Ross Geller. This is this Bambi's mom or like Bambi's like partner? Wait, you have a point, right? He is Ross Geller. Is this Bambi's? That's Bambi grown up? That's Bambi himself? I could not fuck Bambi himself. I saw him like as a child, bro. That's kind of predatory. Mushu I'll kill Mushu. Honestly. Out of these options. No, I would. He's honestly, out of these, I'd kill him. Timon. He starts off Ross Geller-ish, but then he kind of like moves up. I would not cuddle him though. So it's either pass or smash. It's gotta be Timon. I think it's gotta be either smash or pass. And honestly, he do dig a ton. You know what I mean? Forget I said that. Forget I said that. Oh man. Wait, who? Timon? Timon dig a ton, bro. Sully. I would cuddle Sully. He's too much of a father figure in the movie to be anything but quick before the hyenas come. Damn right. Damn right. I'm killing him, brother. Like, her only crime is not being hot as a fish, right? He's also just an annoying little shit. Plus Will Smith, plus L, plus ratio, plus you're bald, plus didn't ask. Now Moto. Yeah, we're fucking Moto. Oh, this one. I feel I'm gonna have to do some soul searching with this one. This one might make me realize something about myself. He is a cop. But he's a good cop, I'm pretty sure. He's got some very strong he's got a very strong DILF. Is that what I wish Gil looked like? No. Are you crazy? Why would I want? No. This is an animal. Okay, you gotta understand. I am putting myself in the mindset of someone who might fuck cartoon animals to begin with. We're already like one step removed from normal from normal mentality here. Like Gale. Shut up. The server furry. All right, now you're trying to pass the buck here. Come on, yeah. You're trying to be like, oh, what about Gale, the server furry, right? Come on. Who are you trying to fool? You've got the Cedric is literally the guy that started calling you server furry. Anyway, I think you would either have to smash or kill. This is like very controversial. I would, if I have to pick between smash or kill on him, I honestly would choose smash over kill. Might be controversial. I'm not smashing him because he's a cop. But I'm smashing him because I would smash him. Now this, I'm gonna pass because this just looks like a animal. This just, like these I think are at least like a little like anthro, a little bit. They're not just like a quadrupedal. What if he took the uniform off? That's what I'm hoping for, my man. That's what I'm hoping for. Okay, I mean, it's Lola. It's Lola. They knew what they were fucking doing when they made Lola Bunny. Is that Optimus Prime next to Sebastian? What? This one? Oh, this one. Fuck me, it might be. Yeah, it is. Her. I forget her name. I would not smash her. I would smash her, actually. I would. Pumbaa?
I would not smash Pumbaa. I would not cuddle Pumbaa. He's canonically stinky. I'm not cuddling someone that is stinky. I'm already stinky for the both of us. Thank you very much. I would just pass, honestly. Him. Gloria from Happy Feet. She's hot. Brother. What are you turning my chat into? Yeah, he would do some magic on me. It'd be good. We would smash him. I don't like, unless his ass starts looking like, like a cartoon meat and I take a bite out of it, I would not. Yeah. He's just got main character syndrome. And I don't mean it in like the mental disease thing. I just mean it in like he's a main character in an animated movie. And so he cannot have personality. He's just awful. This is old Bambi. This is not old Bambi. This is old Bambi. Or is this also, or is this like stages? Is this like teen Bambi and old Bambi? Move Bambi's mom. Is this Bambi's mom though? She would not have horns if she was. Bambi's mom does not have horns, right? She's like a doe. Does don't have horns. Yeah. This is a male reindeer. Now I think it might be Bambi when he's like a little older. And Bambi's mom is dead. Bro, spoilers! I haven't seen that movie yet. What the fuck? Anyway, same category. Honestly, just, yeah, same category. Pass. I might cuddle Bambi, but not in... I'm worried because I feel like because of the inherent nature of this list, isn't the cuddle implied in almost like a sexual way, or is it like a cute, like just like hug, like the way you might cuddle like a pet, right? Because I don't know if I would cuddle Bambi in the same way that I would cuddle these. No, I'm just gonna stay safe. I'm gonna put Bambi on pass. Cedric is trying to sick the cops on me after adding 14 new dangerous terms to my chat list. Puss in Boots. Yeah, you would smash Puss in Boots. I think Shrek movies, Puss in Boots, you would not. Puss in Boots movies, Puss in Boots. Last Wish, Puss in Boots. You gotta stop this, man. Every damn thing you send, it gets caught up by that. Judy, okay, see, she's a cop and she doesn't have as much going for her outside of that as this man does. So honestly, I would pass on Judy. This is Mufasa. I would cuddle Mufasa. I would not fuck Mufasa. She's just annoying. She's a main character. She's just a main character. Mickey Mouse. I would do it for that bag. I'd baby trap him. I would baby trap Mickey Mouse. Have some self-respect, brother. That's the Disney dude. I would baby trap Mickey Mouse. I would not do it for like, if we're completely taking money out of the equation, he gets shot. But I guess, we gotta take money out of the equation. So this is just a dog. It's like the least sexy dog ever as well. Baby trap Walt, not Mickey. How am I gonna do that? He's frozen. Actually, he's frozen. Pluto, he has a name. Yeah, but he's also just like a dog, and he's not even sexy, and I don't mean that in like a bad way. He's just like a child cartoon. He's a carryover from an old era before they had to make like every animal on TV into furry bait. Iago. I feel like you could hate fuck Iago. Smashing Pluto feels like a felony, right? It's just a dog. It's not even sentient. Is the thing. It's not. Most everything else here, in fact, everything else here speaks. Everything else here has consciousness. Pluto is just. It's just a dog. Like even in his own universe, he's just a dog. You know. I feel like you could. Iago, you could. Sebastian, kill. Now, Optimus Prime. Am I at the wrong address? Am I at the wrong address? It's not even one of the Transformers that's like. Well, how would you fuck a Transformer? Probably. They got myriad ways to do it, brother. They're a Transformer. They can transform. Are we fucking or are we fucking? What are you talking about? Optimus Prime? Optimus Prime is the Ross Geller of the bunch. Also, like, if you're gonna put a Transformer on there, this is animals. There are Transformers out there that are animals instead of cars. Like the latest movie. Was it like Fallen Kingdom? I forget what it was. It was bad. I haven't watched it, but I know it was like god awful. But also, it had like actual Transformers that turn into animals. Like their whole thing is they are animals. You could have put one of those there instead of the dude that turns into an 18-wheeler. Like it's just he's got a gun too. What the hell? This is some like edgy. You don't want Bumblebee? You want Optimus Prime? Why? Why do you want Optimus Prime? Okay, the thing is, you would not cuddle Optimus Prime because it's just a robot. You would not kill Optimus Prime. So it's a true dichotomy. It's smash or pass. And honestly, if I had the chance to fuck Optimus Prime, I'd probably take it. If it was between smash or don't smash Optimus Prime, probably you would. This is, I don't know his name. He's from the Aristocats. He's just a cat. I'm not doing that. This is, do it once just to see if it was fun. I know, it's like the same reason, like people say like, okay, would you live forever? That's one of the controversial takes that I have, that I would live forever. Because I feel like people be like, oh no. People are like, oh no, because everyone around me would die or whatever. Literally, if everyone around me was not given the option and I had the option to live forever, I would take it. Right? And I feel like if someone showed up, some portal opens, some guy comes out and he goes like, right now, option, like blue pill, red pill, right? Do you want to live forever? Do you want to be immortal? I'd be like, yes. Because otherwise, I'd feel like I'd spend the rest of my life kicking myself if I said no. If I got to like, I was in my deathbed, about to die, I don't think I could go easy knowing that I could have lived forever. Wait, what? If you took it, you could not die at all, even on your own terms? Yeah, I'm not trying to die on my own terms or on anyone's terms. I would love to live forever. Are you kidding? My favorite thing ever. Just live. That's fine. I would take it. Anyway, this is supposed to be Skipper, I'm pretty sure. Don't want to be immortal. I've been waiting for death my whole life. No, that's not me. Honestly, I don't feel like, okay, it's not like I want to be immortal. It's not like I want to be immortal to like bring great contributions to the world. It's not like I want to be immortal because I will be the best human to ever live. I want to be immortal because I don't want to die, and I want to, because like I feel like, you know, humanity, it feels like, even though we've been around for a solid, let's call it 500,000 years, right? Like hominids, humanity. It's for the FOMO. Yeah, honestly, kind of for the FOMO. I feel like we've only really getting like started, right? It was all awful and close-minded and unscientific and hell up until pretty much the last 200 years, when people have been kind of figuring out the world, the people in it, the universe, you know, everything's been kind of slowly picked apart. And we're slowly getting at truths of the universe, and we're slowly becoming more. It feels like we're finally almost kind of on the right path. We still have a lot of issues, granted, but yeah, we're only really starting to scratch the surface. I would love to be there forever, and, you know. Anyway, Skipper has too much like authoritative vibes. I would not fuck Skipper. Pass. Rico would be, I feel like, a crazy fuck, but honestly kind of fun. Robin Hood, I'll pass. He's got charisma. This is just this squirrel. He's got charisma, but, you know, he has riches. Yeah, but Mickey Mouse also has riches. We were getting so philosophical on the Hot Animal Smasher Pass tier list. Well, yeah, because I was, you know, we found the tangent, and then I went on my rant. I have some rants locked and loaded. Robin Hood is an automatic smash for you? Really? I don't know. I feel like Robin Hood was a lot of people's like furry awakening. And I can understand why that might have been. But he doesn't do it for me. I would just pass. I don't hate him. I just pass. This is just a gorilla. It's from Tarzan. Brother, that's not how your fingers go. That's not how gorilla, like, you're supposed to like rap and like have the knuckles on the floor, not just like he's doing like push-ups or something. Anyway, this is like a gorilla. It's just a gorilla. This is Private. Private, he's so cute. I would not fuck Private. I'd cuddle Private though. Sid, I'd kill Sid. He's annoying. He's got Mushu vibes for me. It's like, Sid's honestly just kind of annoying. He's at the Kingdom Hearts one? Which one? Oh, the gorilla. Oh, it might be, actually. That's why he's like all weird in 3D. That's probably the Kingdom Hearts one. And this is that one Zootopia tiger that people absolutely would fuck. And you know what? They are right. Like, I'm not a furry, but in this, I get it. For an hour, ever since I spooked your cat with the I get it. Yeah. I mean, look at that face. Yeah, I get it. He has dad vibes. He does. He has gentle dad vibes. It's not daddy energy. Like, don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. It's not daddy energy. It's dad energy. It's father energy, you know? It's like kind upbringing energy. I see it. Well, that's another one done. Honestly, while we're at it, we could do the food mascots one. We're making up. We're making up for all the other ones today. Okay. Easy dub. I take their land. No remorse. They maybe get one lucky shot in. I would break a sweat, but it's kill or be killed. It's a toss-up. I would definitely lose, but the fight would be glorious. No contest. My cheeks are clapped. This, I don't know who this is, but honestly, I easy dub, I take their land. For one, they look like a It's like they look like a little like gnome, like an elf, but like a mythology elf, Keebler elf. Yeah, but it's like one of those elves. It's not like elf like. It's not a Tolkien elf. It's not a Lord of the Rings elf. You know. It's not a Lord of the Rings elf. It's a tiny sort of mythology elf. It's a folklore elf. You know, you could punt that thing. Now this, it is a bird. It's a toucan. So it's got the flight advantage on me to begin with. Mug him and take his wallet. Absolutely. This is just like a little elf. You could like grab him by the neck, like one-handed, like the way NBA players grab the basketball with like one go. This is the Fruit Loops guy. He is a bird, and we have established I am afraid of birds, right? 2, he does have the flight advantage on me. But it's a bird. He's got hollow little bones, right? Plus, look at that goofy smile. He does not have a killer in him. Hey, what do you eat for breakfast? Honey Nut Cheerios. I think because of the hollow bones and the inherent good nature of this thing, I would break a sweat, but his killer be killed, I think. You? Oh, okay. Well, I guess you don't take care of yourself. It's whatever. I take them because they can reduce cholesterol as part of a healthy diet. Just so you know. The Nesquik bunny. You don't like the honey ones? He is a little wild. I remember he had like these weird cartoons where he was on top of like a spaceship that shot out chocolate and whatever. They had a bunch of weird cartoons like that. I think it would be glorious, but I would lose. They're too sweet? Yeah, but it's honey sweet. It's not sugar sweet. It's a different kind of sweet. It's got depth. Now this, I feel like, you know, while this is the difference between like a domesticated bunny and a wild hare. Do you get what I'm getting at? Do you see my design? Do you see it? This thing, I feel like I could tie its like ears together. So like tie its ears together around a tree and then just like speedball it like its head back and forth. I feel like I could do that to this dude. So no contest. I absolutely demolish. Pringles dude? There's a bit of menace to the Pringles dude, isn't there? Like there's almost like there's a power. He looks like he's trapped. He does kind of, right? He looks like he doesn't mess about. I feel like, well, he's an unknown, right? Is the thing. Below the necktie, he could be a serial killer. Yeah, he could be a serial killer. He could be like hella jacked, or he could just be like some dude in a sombrero, right? Because didn't he originally used to have a sombrero? But anyway, I don't know much about him. It's a toss-up. Kool-Aid Man. I feel like Kool-Aid Man went through the kind of the rapper pipeline. I feel like Kool-Aid Man went through the rapper pipeline where he used to be hella dangerous, right? He was suspected of more than one murder. And now he goes on Ellen. You know, I feel like that's kind of the pipeline that Kool-Aid Man has gone through. He used to bust through the wall, and now he just kind of bakes on TV. You know? That's kind of my take on Kool-Aid Man. I still think, you know, he got that dog in him. I still think he bust through that wall. He could do it again, you know? I think my cheeks are clapped with Kool-Aid Man. Like no matter what, he's got that sort of like he could go back to it. He can reach and sort of access that power, you know? This is it's just like a B. Like, okay, the thing is, I might put them in like one lucky shot in because it's a B. They get one shot in and then they die. It's a B. They got like a stinger. They get me with the stinger. Granted, it hurts. One shot, right? They get one shot in. I don't even have to do anything. Like, I don't know if it's an easy dub because they can fly, they can buzz around, but they sting me and they die. It's a B. It's a B. It's whatever. Yeah. Now, you. He's dangerous. He's dangerous as shit. He ends my shit, actually. I'm over. I'm over. Chester Cheetah? Chester Cheetah, you could not. A weapons smuggler? I see it. Chester Cheetah has that kind of vibe of like off camera he abuses people, you know. On camera he's got this like weird like wacky vibe. He's like, you know, but he's got the little like gangly, like super thin vibe of someone that's like struggling with some kind of addiction. And I think the moment the cameras are off, he punches someone. He punches like the boom mic holder because it accidentally dipped into the shot, you know? And then he walks up and like socks him. Pillsbury Doughboy. I mean, look at those eyes. How do you even hurt the Pillsbury Doughboy, actually? It's dough. You can't. I would lose, but the fight would be glorious, I think. I am a baker. And a part of like baking bread really is just kind of pummeling the dough for a while. Yeah, Pillsbury is a sleeper build. People see this and they're like, oh, whatever, little, you know, Pillsbury little doughboy, whatever. But honestly, I think you get owned by Pillsbury Doughboy. I don't know if it's like no contest, you know. I could put up a fight. I hope, I think. But given time, Pillsbury Doughboy ends my shit for sure. Quaker Oats. I mean, that's just like a guy. That's just a guy. But also, okay, do you know about Quakers though? Quakers used to be fucking crazy, man. Quakers, I was listening, one of the podcasts I listened to, they did an episode about the Quakers and the history of the Quakers. And they used to be just... He's the guy who pushed oatmeal so people would stop jacking off. That's not Quaker Oats guy. That's Kellogg. He did granola. He did the same thing. He did? Really? You think? But like the whole Quaker thing was... The whole Quaker thing is like they used to go around outside like naked, Quakers. Because like their whole thing was like they were supposed to be... They thought of themselves as like the actual true Christians. So their religion was a lot about... Like they didn't have a central pastor figure. They considered the Bible to be just this as holy as any other book. Originally, at least. I don't know how they treat it now, but that's kind of how they used to be. And they were like, you know, you gotta find Jesus and religion and everything within yourself. That was their take. Obviously, very controversial. Oh yeah, back in the day, yeah, like anything that was not like the blandest meal ever, people thought it would like contribute to like illnesses, horniness, anything. You were supposed to eat like very bland, and Kellogg was a big proponent of that. He had like a big fallout with his brother, I want to say. Some relative. They were running like the Kellogg's cereal thing together. And then they split off because his brother wanted to put sugar in the cereal. And John Harvey Kellogg was like, no sugar in the cereal. That's But yeah, anyway, Quakers used to be pretty wild. I think it's a toss-up because this particular Quaker doesn't look that bad. But yeah. Okay. Okay. What the? So, this is a baby. This is a literal baby. But look at that face. He's got some of that, those toys they used to make. I'm not talking about any particular toy, but those toys they used to make that were like they looked evil, right? It's almost got that like the Chucky vibe, but I'm not even talking about Chucky itself. Like there was a stream, there was like a trend, and I think it kind of still exists, but it's a lot more subdued now, where they made intentionally ugly dolls, intentionally like mean dolls, intentionally mean like and ugly cartoons. There was like a whole trend of that. And I feel like this baby kind of got that dog in him a little bit. Also, the more I look at him, the more it feels like what would happen if Donald Trump got babyfied. He's got the little like fleck of hair. But anyway, at the end of the day, it's a baby. I own the baby. I punt the baby, as Alyssa so succinctly put it. Green Giant, the Green Giant, owns me. You seen the size of this dude, bro? He's dominating the Windows XP background screen. There's no way. It's a giant. I'm getting owned. My cheeks are clapped. He has the big. This is not smash or pass, Alyssa. You had to take a turn. You forgot that we're past that now. If you're a food mascots, you passed it. We already did smash and pass. This is fighting. But my ass cheeks are clapped. Alyssa is turning this into smash or pass. I mean, if we're turning this into smash or pass, am I right, fellas? Bro, she is hot though. They knew what they were doing when they put her together. They know what's up. Have you seen? There's like Times Square ads. I see videos sometimes of like M&M's ads and like the Times Square screens. They really go in here like, ooh, it's time for cat dinner. They really go in there like they got her slutting it up in Times Square. Have you seen Tucker Carlson going off when they changed her design? I've not seen the clip, but I remember seeing about this. They decided to stop making sexy M&Ms and Republicans went insane. Well, I mean, they can't have sex with real women because they are repellent to them. And now they can't even imagine having sex with their food because it's not sexy anymore. It is a little mean to poor little Republicans who cannot fuck anything or anyone because they are awful. Anyway, I mean, we're talking about fighting. This can never be a PG channel. It is not. It is not. I feel like I should... Hang on. I need to add content labels, significant profanity, or vulgarity. Done. I don't know if that's going to have popped some kind of warning for you or something, but I added that because I feel like that's just I'm covering my ass ahead of time, basically. Anyway, in terms of fighting capacity intended for certain audiences, yeah, I feel like that's so. Anyway, I feel like she could fight the way that like Marvel movies Black Widow fights. You know? Like, granted, she's got the big Eminem body in the middle, but I feel like she could do some of that wild, like grab your legs, do an arm bar, like flip around you type thing. She could do the Black Widow stuff around you. So I think she is an Eminem, so that's pretty fragile, and she's got kind of noodle arms. But I feel like she would be a toss-up. Yes, this dude. I mean, he's basically a reskin of this one. This is Lucky Charms, right? Isn't it? Anyway, easy dub. I take their land. You're just a little leprechaun. You're just a little. He's out for blood. He's magical. Wait. I did not know the lore. We need to talk about this. What kind of powers does he have? He could get away. Yeah. But we're fighting. This is not a situation where you can run away. If running away is a possibility, I can win against Pillsbury Doughboy. Because there's no way little Pillsbury Doughboy can catch me. It's just not happening. He fights children in ads. He's nimble. I think, okay, I would break a sweat, but it's kill or be killed. I refuse to believe it cannot beat a leprechaun. The Mr. Peanut, isn't he canonically dead or something? Wasn't there like a thing about that? Isn't he dead? Isn't it like his child now, or was that some sort of April Fool's thing? Is Mr. Peanut dead? Yeah. See? He's dead. I don't know how I know about this. But he's dead. Let go and fall to his death onto the Nutmobile, which then explodes. Yeah, there was like a Super Bowl thing. And now they've got Baby Nut. Yeah. Occupation, mascot, gentleman, hero. Species. Oh my god, I cannot. Mascot, gentleman, hero. So true though. Okay. In life, I feel like he could school me. I think I would lose, but LFI would be glorious. This guy, she has Gale. Oh, right. Gale was not allergic to peanuts, turns out. She's just allergic to foods that have a high amount of, like, histamines, which peanuts do have. She has, a high sensitivity to them. But if she takes, like, a double dose of Claritin before eating peanuts, she's fine. She just needs to control her, like, inflammation reaction. She never had it to the point where, like, it was, like... I know. You think you know someone. I dated her for 2 years before we found out this shit. But anyway, I feel like this guy has some kind of like gangster vibes. That mouth shape, this gives me some like almost VeggieTales vibes for some reason. You know, that sort of like that weirdly, I don't know why I'm thinking VeggieTales, but it kind of gives me VeggieTales vibes. But I feel like this guy claps me. Now, Tony the Tiger, he is built. He is, like, strong. But no, actually, I lose. It's not as bad as with, like, Chester Cheetah. Chester Cheetah is... He might be a masochist, but this is not sexual. This is not smash or pass. What you're hung up on that. This is not, I'm not beating him up sexually. I'm beating him up for my fucking life. And he's beating me up for his fucking life. No, I do not think I can beat a buff tiger. I think Chester Cheetah fucks me up worse than he does. He'd let you beat him up. He would not. Also, stop, like, you're perverted. That's awful. Just stop doing that to Tony Tiger. Tony Tiger is like just a guy. What are you doing that to him? What the? Oh my, what's this? What's all this Tony Tiger's slander? Oh my god, Alyssa. Jesus. You really went after him. This is the kind of stuff, you know, that you're gonna get like cease and desist. You don't trust him. Yeah, so what? Oh my god, these allegations. Anyway, I gotta say, I'm really not that worried about her. I feel like she's probably, I feel like I show up and then she catches my flu, you know, and she dies on the spot. I am Spanish and she is Native American. That's just traditionally how it went. Like, okay, this is like this is just like this is a rematch. But this has been established already. The dynamic here has been established. I am Spanish, she is Native American. I'm not saying it's a guaranteed thing, but it's the match history, you know? You look at the match history, the odds are overwhelmingly in my favor. I think she gets a lucky shot in, but I win. It's just, you know, it's in my DNA. Oh my god, am I gonna get in trouble for this? Disclaimer. I am not a horrible, evil person. Just when I was so close to affiliate. Your brand new immune system. But you see, on top of being Spanish, do you know what I also am, Alyssa? I'm a goddamn immunologist. I don't care about your new immune system. I know all about it. I am the weapon to surpass Metal Gear. I am I'm a finish what Nunez started. Hernan Cortez would have been proud of me. Anyway, that's a horrible note to end a stream on. And disclaimer once more. Disclaimer. I am not a horrible person. Can you inject someone with cancer? You could. Yeah. It's you'd have to ideally get cells from them first, then modify them so they become cancers and then re-inject them. Because otherwise, if you inject someone else's cancer cells, odds are they're not gonna grow very well, because for the same reason you have like when you do like an organ transplant and there's like some kind of rejection, you know, cells from other bodies are naturally like kind of targeted no matter what. Now, of course, cancer cells get around those targeting systems in many ways, but the highest chance of success. But anyway, once more, dinner is ready, so I'm gonna do this quick. I'm not a horrible person. I'm a good guy. I promise. This is a bit for legal reasons. That was a joke. Say hi to Gail. I will say hi to Gail. But anyway, that was the stream. Next video is an apology video. I'm gonna put myself on the on this tier list for next time. I'm gonna be on here too. The YouTube apologies list. See, that's the thing. I could not do this because I don't. What'd she have to apologize for? Pokimane? Not Pokimane. This is just a couch. Anyway, I don't know most of these people. I could not do this. I already saved this, didn't I? Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go have dinner. Everyone have a fantastic dinner, bedtime, whatever it is you're gonna get up to. I will see you next Thursday for a bit more studying. My test is Friday, so I'm gonna have to a bit of catching up. But anyway, I'll see you then, 5 p.m. Thursday, and bye bye.